Hey, Basement Lounge fans, this is Mike Shea here. You know, I never want you guys to have to miss a single episode of this show. And I'm going to tell you the easiest way to make sure that you always have the newest episode ready to go on your phone. If you're listening to this show on Apple Podcasts, just go to the little top corner of our show and click that little plus sign or check mark button and turn on automatic downloads. That'll make sure that the episode goes straight to your phone the minute it's released, so you guys never have to miss a single episode. Today's episode addresses some very serious themes in dealing with the January 6th storming of the Capitol. We also do our usual silly rants about goofy, dumb things, and the conversation turns very dirty and very adult. Suffice to say, viewer and listener discretion is advised with today's episode. Enjoy the conversation, the deep thoughts, and the ridiculously stupid laughs that are to come.
I just want to thank the Academy for believing my asshole can take a pounding.
And that's why I'm being cast in the reboot of Game of Thrones.
Thank you so much. God bless. Thank you, Lord.
First,
Mom and Dad never loved me. That's how I got here.
I want to thank God, my parents, Johnny Storm. Or some, I don't know. They always seem to have some weird fucking like play on a comic book character's name or some shit like that. Yeah. I swear to God, I saw one of the girls' name. The girl's name was Ryan Smiles, and I was like, okay,
right.
I'm sure Ryan Stiles is watching that like, aw. She said she's a tribute to me. Congratulations, damn. You were the inspiration for a porn star.
This should all be the very beginning of the fucking episode right here. Just this coming.
And then the rest of it's just going to be us talking about the January 6th committee.
That's the whole big thing.
That's the whole fucking episode.
Transition.
Welcome to the Basement Lounge Podcast with your hosts Mike Shea and Mike Wells. Sit back, grab a drink, relax. Let's see where the time takes us. Enjoy.
They started the hearings for the fucking January 6th.
I haven't watched it at all yet. Has it been crazy?
There's a clip. I don't know if you pull it up on Twitter.
Yeah.
Damn it. Fuck. Twitter should be under trending. Maybe videos. Maybe. Twitter. I gotta find. Yeah. If you go trending, it's under Capitol. Trump is the hitman.
Trump is the hitman. That's the name of the account?
No, that's the hashtag.
That's the hashtag.
It should be the first video posted by Valerie something.
Okay, here it is. Yeah, let me get this up so we can get the video.
I think it's a very good analogy.
There we go. Try to get the video on.
Okay.
All right. So, can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
The officer sitting here. I use an analogy to describe what I want as a hitman. If a hitman is hired and he kills somebody, the hitman goes to jail. But not only does the hitman go to jail, but the person who hired them does. There was an attack carried out on January 6th, and a hitman sent them. I want you to get to the bottom of that. So, thank you. The officer sitting here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was just like... I mean, it's a good analogy.
It's a great analogy.
And there's another one where people were calling him like the N-word and stuff like that.
Calling that guy the N-word?
Oh, yeah. If you look up fucking... If just typing... It's trending. Hold on.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So if you go to the whatever's trending and you hit Capitol, now I'll just give you guys a heads up. The N-word is dropped by this person.
Is it this one here?
No. Keep on going down. I think... How long is that video?
This one here is 1:14.
That should be it.
That should be it. Okay. Yeah, so just fair warning. People say hateful things, and this, I'll probably bleep out the N-word, but still, yeah. Until January 6th, no one had ever called me.
Yeah, that's it right
that
there.
One? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I'm a law enforcement officer.
Trigger warning.
And I do my best to keep politics out of my job. But in this circumstance, I responded. Well, I voted for Joe Biden. Does my vote not count? Am I nobody? That prompted a torrent of racial epithets. One woman in a pink MAGA shirt yelled, "You hear that, guys? voted for Joe Biden. Then the crowd, perhaps around 20 people, joined in screaming, "Boo, fucking."
Oh my God.
No one had ever called me a while wearing the uniform of a Capitol Police officer. In the days following the attempted insurrection, other black officers shared with me their own stories of racial abuse on January 6th. One officer told me he had never, and in his entire 40 years of life, been called a to his face, and that streak ended on January 6th. Yet another black officer later told me he had been confronted by insurrectionists in the Capitol who told him, "Put your gun down and we'll show you what kind of you really are."
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. Fucking.
Holy shit. Like, fuck.
And the fact, you know what pisses me off about the whole, like, the committee? A lot of the committee people they put on it to run that were, like, people that were like, oh, nothing. It was not really that bad. But they put Liz Cheney on there. Liz Cheney is, like, kind of like,
yeah.
she's kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But, like, everybody else is like, I think Jim Jordan's on the committee or some shit. Like, I don't know. It's fucking bullshit. Like, anything that happened, all these people, like, no offense, but, like, that was blatantly, like, I mean.
Yeah.
It irritates me because all those people technically should be hung.
Yeah.
Technically speak, or just, like, massive, not just, like, 6 months, a couple months, like, massive amount of jail time.
Yeah.
Massive. Their whole point.
I want them to do like life ruining amounts of jail time.
Yeah.
Not like you go in for like 2-3 years, come out and get your life back together. Like I want them to go to jail for so long they come out and they cannot recover their life.
Well, here's the thing. They should be labeled insurrectionists.
Yeah, no shit, or terrorists maybe.
Yeah, no terrorists.
Holy
terrorists.
shit. Domestic,
that's what that was.
That was domestic fucking terrorism.
Yeah. I don't know. I was, like I said, I was watching that, some of the here, like, and the officer, I don't know how high he is in the officer ranking, though. Cal police officer said it was a hitman thing, and I was like, that is a great analogy.
That's a fantastic analogy, because that's what
and it irritates me that, like, a lot of Republicans are just trying to play it off like it was no big of a deal. And it's a huge fucking deal.
It's a really, like we haven't seen something like that in our country. And I don't know how long. The Civil War, maybe the last time?
Well, they're trying to blame Pelosi on it now. Have you seen them?
Yeah, I know. Everyone's like, why don't they swear in Pelosi to have her testify?
Well, and the thing that they're like, well, they're like trying to blame her that it's her, like she didn't have enough people there or something like that. I'm like, what?
That's the dumbest thing.
And it's not her. It's like she can't even make that call or some shit like that either.
That's
so.
I think that's. The city has to do that.
Well, not only that, and then some people are like, well, this wasn't planned or organized, but then you blatantly have like people those shirts that say Civil War, like
this wasn't planned or organized, but somehow you guys already had a gallows built to set up. Yeah, you don't just build that on the fly.
Yeah. There's no such thing as like IKEA gallows,
right? And if there was, you're going to be missing a lot of the parts anyway. It's not going to work.
Not when you maybe hang up
a
baby doll from it.
And it's also I keep hearing the argument of this wasn't MAGA, this was Antifa. I'm like, okay, but then why don't you want an investigation?
Yeah.
And so it's like either way, you should want an investigation into this.
Okay, so the biggest piece of shit I think on Twitter is Graham Allen. I don't know if you know.
Oh yeah,
I hate him so much. He's like, if it was such a big deal, they should release all the body cameras from every cop. And like I put that, I'm like, that's not going to help your argument at all. I was like, you're a fucking idiot. And Twitter didn't say anything to me because Twitter's even like, he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, they're used to it from you.
Yeah,
I keep hearing that all that kind of shit. Like, why don't they get this person? Why don't they open this? It's like, okay, but you're just gonna be even more mad when it's over.
Like, at what point you're just gonna keep on digging a hole? Like, it was fucking Facebook and fucking aliens, right? What the fuck? Like, when they start the Antifa thing, fucking threw me for a loop. Like when they tried to blame it on Antifa, I was just like, what?
Why? That's so dumb. Antifa was I'm sorry. I hate the idea that like people are trying to talk down on the term Antifa. It's like, okay, so you hate the person that's anti-fascism.
Yeah.
let's walk through that step by step and see where we get to in the end.
Yeah. Do you have any idea what you just said?
No. Antifa are a bunch of fascists. No, that's literally in the. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the
cuck. Like, shut
fucking
fucking bootlicking piece
oh
of
my
shit.
fucking god.
Just go fuck your cousin.
Yes. It's also I feel like this shit's just never gonna be fucking over, man.
No, it's not. But I think what irritates me the most is like it won't be over because people want Trump voters, and when they run for election next time around, they want his base so bad because they know they're so loyal.
Yeah,
that they're like, oh fuck, like if I could just get his base, like I'm not going to change my stance. They might know, like anybody can look at what happened, knows what was wrong, what was wrong, but they want his base so bad.
They want that level of constituency. They want that kind of power behind the chair.
So they knew as soon as they turn, they lose that, and they might not get reelected in their
whatever the next election is.
Whatever. I want to say region,
state
or
district.
District. But they want that so bad that they're willing to be like, wasn't that big of a deal.
Especially because like even
cops died. I have so many things. I'm what irritates me also, and I'm going to take this the other way, is like people that hate cops are now on the side of cops on this because it's going against.
And the
Trump.
People who are always all pro cop are like, fuck these guys.
You're like, what the fuck?
This has turned everything so fucking topsy-turvy.
This is such a heel turn everywhere. A professional wrestling heel turn everywhere.
It's so fucking, well, I think it goes to I think it blows a hole in both stereotypes.
It does.
Everyone thinks that like the defund the police people are anti-cop. It's like, no, we're not anti-cop, we're anti-bad cop. Case in point, these cops are doing what they were supposed to be doing, so we support them. Flip that on the thin blue line motherfuckers who are all like pro cop. Yeah, but now fuck these cops. It's showing the hypocrisy in everybody.
It cracks me up.
Yeah,
it's a bad situation, but that right there, I'm like, God damn, what the.
What must,
if you told me one of the biggest stories last year would have like liberals love cops and then Republicans hate cops, I would be like, what the fuck? Like I thought we're in a different timeline, like Loki or some shit.
They're all variants. Someone's gonna like be looking on this, like some alien's gonna come down, look at this shit, and just go, huh?
What the fuck?
We always want to hear what you guys have to say, what your thoughts are on whatever it is we're talking about, and it's real easy to do that. All you got to do is go to our website, tblpod.net, and through our website, you can either send us a message or click the little blue microphone button and leave us a voicemail, and we'd love to share it on the show and hear what you guys think and hear what you guys have to say, because we want you guys to be a part of the conversation here at the Basement Lounge.
God, I'm trying to think of my first time I ever got a blowjob.
I was in my 20s.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I was in my 20s. I was a late bloomer.
I think I was also like 19 or 20.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
No. I was in my 30s when I had my first good one.
First good blowjob.
Yeah. I'm only 32, so do the math.
So I'm trying to think of my first good blowjob. My wife's good at it. I'm trying to think. No, the first good blowjob. A good blowjob is when a chick lets you fuck them in the mouth. This is getting way too.
Yeah, no.
That's a good. Well, that's just a fucking. I don't even.
Yeah, no, that's just practice for what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Although, man, I gotta tell you, porn's been stepping up their writing game lately. I'm just saying, like they're starting to put like actual effort into porn now, and it's making me feel kind of weird because it's like I just want to get to the porn. But I also really give a shit about whether or not she's going to land the Wilkinson account. Like, well, did you hear about? She was on, I want to say Boy Meets World, and she was in a soap opera. Maitland Ward.
Okay.
She was an actress for. Okay. Well, then her career kind of just like fucking fizzled out. Well, now she does porn.
What was her name?
Maitland Ward.
She's on Boy Meets World?
She was on Boy Meets World growing up, or it was either that or Saved by the Bell, one of the two.
Okay.
And was in like a soap opera for a while, had a and she was in White Chicks at one. She was one of the ditzy friends that they were hanging out with. She was one of them. Now she does. I don't just mean like porn. Like she's like a writer, producer of like the high budget, high quality shot in 4K stuff that could very well be an Oscar winning movie porn.
Oh wow!
And I'm just like, how do you make that transition?
Money, baby.
I mean, I guess. I mean, it's got to be pretty good. Especially because it's just like, also like, congratulations, you are making a lot of guys who were crushing on you growing up. You are making a lot of dreams come true.
I mean, yeah. It's just, I don't know. I wonder how many like actors end up doing porn.
Well, I mean, a lot of them.
I mean, I'm talking about like, well knowns that really don't do it, but like,
well, I mean, a lot of them that's how they got their start.
Yeah.
I mean, Stallone.
That's true.
Stallone, Schwarzenegger, both. Cameron Diaz was one.
I didn't know she was in porn.
Yeah, it came out. That research was like 10 years ago. But like she did. Yeah, it's not as uncommon as you think. A lot of them. That's how they kind of. Sasha Grey at one point tried to transition to being an actress. That didn't work out. So now she just does Twitch streams. But you know, it's not that uncommon. I wouldn't say it happens all the time, but it's definitely not.
Well, I've put so much porn out there, and I have not gotten anywhere. So I think it's bullshit.
Where's my fucking Hollywood movie deal?
Yeah.
That's why I never. That's one thing. That's another one I've never understood is like the when you get the cliche of like the girl who becomes a stripper because she wants to be an actress, and it's like I don't ever imagine a Hollywood producer thinking like we need to find our next big talented actress.
Let's go to Diamond.
Let's go to Diamonds, get a lap dance, and then like he's like I'm just here to I need a lap dance to clear my head. Wait a minute, the way she shakes her ass to Nickelback something in your mouth.
Yeah.
She's our star.
You got it, kid. Well, suck my dick. Because that was probably Harry Weinstein.
hey, Epstein, get over here.
Yeah. Really weird. They were probably part of the fucking Disney Club, but for pedophiles. I don't know why I had to go there.
We'll see if this makes it into the episode.
It probably won't.
It probably won't.
Hey,
I got 2 hours. I got an hour and a half, 2 hours of recording to cut down to 30 minutes. So sometimes sacrifices have to be made.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Actors in porn. That's.
You just imagine though, like I don't even know where I'm trying to go with this, but. Just imagine somebody coming on your face, and then all of a sudden you have an Oscar in your hand 2 years later. I like to thank Steve from. I don't know his name, but he came on my face, and the director really liked it, and they showed that cum face to some other director, and they put me in this independent film filmed in fucking Ukraine. And then a goat came on my face.
Jesus Christ.
And that's how I fucking won this Oscar for best supporting whore. I don't know where I'm going with any of this shit. I like to thank the audience for believing in that semen. It was really just Elmer's glue they threw on me. They threw hot Elmer's glue.
It was in a turkey baster, and they just hit on it and shot it out.
I just want to thank the Academy for believing my asshole can take a pounding.
And that's why I'm being cast in the reboot of Game of Thrones.
Thank you so much. God bless. Thank you, Lord. First of all, Mom and Dad never loved me. That's how I got here.
I want to thank God, my parents, Johnny Storm. Or some, I don't know. They always seem to have some weird fucking like play on a comic book character's name or some shit like that. Yeah. I swear to God, I saw one. The girl's name was Ryan Smiles, and I was like, okay,
right.
I'm sure Ryan Stiles is watching that like, aw. She's a tribute to me. Congratulations, you were the inspiration for a porn star.
This should all be the very beginning of the fucking episode right here. Just this coming.
And then the rest of it's just going to be us talking about the January 6th committee.
That's the whole big thing.
That's the whole fucking episode.
Transition. That's the worst transition I've ever seen. They talk about comment on faces and all of a sudden, like, some guy was saying the N-word.
Some guy was saying the N-word. We reel you in with the porno talk, and you stick around for the insurrection talk.
Now back to the insurrection. Oh, fuck. And then you had people, you see people going off about, was it Simone Biles?
Oh, she dropped out for mental health or something like that.
Yeah, which I can't blame her. I mean,
it's the Olympics.
Yeah,
post COVID.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Like people going off her about that, and like,
well, and then what was was it like the Netherlands swim team got like this huge fine for wearing shorts instead of bikinis?
No,
or
it was the
something.
volleyball team.
It was the volleyball team, and so Pink's gonna just pay. She's like, I got you. It's fine.
Like the Olympics, I don't even watch the Olympics. First off, like I've never.
I was at Sport Clips getting my hair cut yesterday. They didn't have the Olympics on. They had National Geographic on because it was Shark Week, or not Shark Week, Shark Fest.
Shark Fest.
Yeah.
Is it like
it's like
Lobster Fest, but all you can serve shark? Like, that's weird. That's what fucking they need. Shark Fest.
Yeah, no shit. Because I love Shark Week. I'll eat some shark. I don't know.
Shark will eat you.
Shark will.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Like coming on a shark.
Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine two sharks just fucking? The two tiny fins.
Smack my ass. I can't reach.
Bite me. No, don't bite me.
I imagine shark sex is the most timid, gentle sex. What's the Family Guy bit where it's like a British porno? Almost. There we are.
Shark sex.
Yeah, I imagine sharks, and then I imagine like fucking panda bear sex is just fucking choking and slapping and ball gags.
Ball gags.
Bite on this piece of bamboo.
Bamboo. Fucking smacks. Call me Jackie Chan one more time.
Oh shit.
He just fucking beats the shit out of each other. And they hide the bruises because they're fucking covered in fur.
I'm gonna make you black and white and black and blue.
I'm gonna fucking koala bear all over you. What does that even mean?
By the time I'm done with you, you're gonna be all white. I'm gonna fuck the black off your fur.
Fuck the black off your fur.
I'm gonna dye that black fur white, if you know what I mean.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fuck you so hard we might go in danger again.
You know, we gotta repopulate the species, baby.
Repopulate. I'm gonna fuck you. And then when I'm done fucking you, I'm gonna fuck that coconut over there. Then I'm gonna take this bamboo. I'm gonna cum in it, and then I'm gonna insert it into your pussy. Insert it. Jesus Christ. And it's gonna be some weird fucking DIY turkey baster. And after I'm done, I'm gonna spit on you. I'm gonna spit on you like you're some pad thai I don't want. Take it back. Take this pad thai back to the fucking cook. It's too cold because you're a cold-hearted fucking slut, panda bear. You slut panda. I need to see a therapist.
Holy shit.
I just wish I could do that on stage. You know?
I mean, you could.
Maybe like, what the fuck is this? I'm going to do that entire bit on stage. I just want to fuck a panda. I want to see two pandas fuck, you know? Like, I bet pandas hate fuck each other. They fuck so hard when they rub bellies.
Jesus Christ.
Like, give each other rug burn.
Take that out to Barrel House this week. See how it goes.
They'd be like, get the fuck out.
I'd like to close my tab.
Guys, panda fucking. We're not going to repopulate this earth. We're going to populate Mars, motherfucker.
If you're somebody who loves podcasting like we do, or you're really interested in getting into it for the first time, there's an awesome tool available to you to make everything super easy, and it is called Poddex. Poddex supplies you with decks of cards that you can use for new episode ideas, interview question ideas of all different kinds of topics and styles, and it's so easy to use and so easy to get started. All you have to do is go to poddex.com and use the code TBL10 to get 10% off your total purchase at checkout. That's the code TBL10 at poddex.com. I started watching the show Solar Opposites on Hulu. It's the guy who made Rick and Morty, made this other show just for Hulu. So like it's uncensored and like they're calling people cunts and shit all the time. And at one point he's like, "You guys all need to come with me to this meeting." "No, I don't want to come." "Oh, you're gonna come. You're gonna come so hard you're gonna regret it." I was like, what the fuck?
So speaking of unlike censors, I started watching Invincible.
Oh yeah.
Well, not like the show. Like I've been watching clips on YouTube for whatever reason.
I know. Yeah.
Well, I really want to watch it really bad now. All of a sudden,
It's what I've been hearing. I've heard it's just animated The Boys.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, people were like, call it like, but actually, it came out. The comic book came out before The Boys.
Oh, did it?
It's based off a comic that was before, and it follows the comic,
yeah.
like I guess to a T almost.
You can follow comic book stuff a lot more when you're animated because you can kind of get away with some of the hokiness of it.
Yeah,
there's stuff you can do in a cartoon you just can't do live action.
Yeah.
That being said, The Boys had a guy jerking off on a tower like the Bat Signal, but you know.
I remember.
That's at the end of season 2. You'll get to it. You'll laugh your ass off.
I still need to watch that. There's so much shit I need to watch. So much shit.
Yeah.
Like
I still haven't seen Black Widow.
I mean, either. I still haven't watched Loki. I haven't watched Loki yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you need to watch Loki. That one's an easy one. I have all these freebies saved up for the movies. I still need to go see Black Widow, but also like Suicide Squad comes out like this week, I think.
Should be good.
Early reviews are out. They're pretty positive.
Well, Gunn wrote it. I mean, made it. So
yeah, I'm super excited. I rewatched the Snyder Cut again yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, still good.
Still
Fucking hits. Still pisses me off what they did with that first one. But
it's like two pandas fucking. Like
what they did in that first one makes no sense. It's like two pandas fucking.
Two pandas fucking, but also saying fucking the N-word the entire time. like, how do you speak English? First off, you're Chinese. Like,
oh my God.
I want all of that.
I kind of want to just leave all this shit in. I don't want to take any of this out. It's too fucking funny.
It's too stupid.
That's exactly why. Well, I'll just be like our most listened to episode.
These dumbass motherfuckers.
This is a lot of people going, "Did you hear what these motherfuckers were talking about? Fucking pandas coming on each other and fucking each other with bamboo." And
Well, apparently, did you know rabbits rape each other? Like gang rape, I think.
I know ducks do.
I think rabbits also gang rape.
No shit.
I didn't know ducks did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ducks. So ducks have corkscrew dicks.
Okay.
Female ducks have basically trick vaginas. They've evolved where it corkscrews in the other direction, and it's barbed.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ducks are fucked up, man.
How do they reproduce? Like, that's some BDSM shit right there.
It's like, put it in the hole. No. That one. Ah, fuck. Shit. Wrong one. Now, with ducks, when you put it in the wrong hole, you fucking know it.
I fucked a duck once.
Yeah,
really.
Ducks are rapists, dolphins, and apparently bunnies now.
Yeah.
That'll make Easter really fun. I'll go look for the eggs, kids, but watch out for the bunny. He'll fuck you.
I mean, it is a Christian holiday.
It's
So it is kind of like that was their thing, I guess.
I was on the Pluto TV app has a Comedy Central classic channel on there, and they were showing old South Parks. And it was the two-parter where the kids built their own church because they were tired of all the molestation rumors, and like the one priest in South Park's the only priest not molesting kids, and he goes to the Vatican, and they're all like, "We need to find new ways to hide that we're molesting these boys." And he's like, "Wait, you're all doing this?"
Yeah. God, isn't that so fucked up?
Yeah.
It's so fun. It reminds like, it's just so. How many kids? I don't even.
It's crazy, man.
No, it's just. It's sad.
Well, what was the saddest about all that shit was that when these priests would get caught, they wouldn't get kicked out.
Move them to another parish.
Move them to another fucking parish.
Like, it's so like. It's like giving it. I don't know.
It's the ultimate PR move. Just move them somewhere else.
But like, yeah,
I don't know.
fuck. That shit's always irritating. I hate religion so much.
I'm right there with you.
Because I feel like It's all fake.
Yeah. So I love the Ricky Gervais bit where he's talking to Christians and he's like, okay, well, there's like 2,000 gods out there. You don't believe in 1,999 of them. I just don't believe in one more than you.
Yeah.
Or it was the one he did on Colbert where he was like, if you destroyed all the religious texts in the world in 1,000 years, they'd never come back. But if you destroyed all the scientific tests in the world in 1,000 years, they'd all come back because all those tests would prove the same results. Mm-hmm. And even Colbert, who's like a devout Catholic, was like, "That's really good."
Yeah, no, I mean, I remember that interview. I don't know. Like, I get this is so weird talking about fucking pandas, and then we're going back to religion. It just I think I get why people need religion.
Sure,
you need something to believe in at that point. But like, why get on people who don't believe in stuff?
I think it's twofold. I think there's the people who need that faith, they need something to believe in, and then I also think there are those people out there who just they want an excuse. Like they want to be able to say, "Oh, it's all in God's hands. It's out of my control. I don't have to worry about it." Or those fuckheads who are like, "Well, it's fine. Gee, God will forgive me for my sins." Mm-hmm. God's not going to forgive you for fucking a kid.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
Well, I think, and like as much as I don't like religion, I think one of the most beautiful religions is the Muslim religion.
Oh yeah,
because how hard they practice, like at noon when they pray, all the time. Like one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. It's so, to me, it's cool, but a lot of people, maybe stupid. But like when I worked at the mall I worked at, there was just Muslim man. He worked at one of the places, but every time, 3 times a day when they pray, he'd go in the back, set up his stuff and pray. And I just thought it was really cool because that's how devout he was to his religion, to where like you actually like you like something, you're so devout to that, you're getting your time out of the day, losing sales at your own business so you can do this type thing.
Yeah,
that's how much it means to you. I mean, I'm not religious or anything, but I thought that was like almost like a beautiful type thing to where. Yeah. But then you have fucking Catholics that are just like, they just don't like, they hate gay people. But you're like if you read the text, like if you read, like you're supposed to love everybody.
Yeah. At
that point, and it makes, I don't know.
It's a lot of. So I had a student when I was still teaching who was Muslim, and there were times like in the middle of his session he'd be like, "Oh, like I need to go pray." So like we'd let him have one of the rooms to himself to do it. Or when my dad was sick, I was hanging out, just sitting in the chapel. Every hospital has that one chapel. I was just sitting in there, just kind of staying to myself for a bit. And doctor came in and did his prayer time in there, and it's like, I can't imagine what it would be like. And I was born and raised in a Catholic family. I can't imagine what it's like to be so devoted to a belief like that.
Yeah.
And I get what you're saying. Like there is something like, I wish I had the capacity for that kind of faith. I really do. I wish I had that kind of, and keep in mind, like I'm an atheist, but like I love, like especially like Christian metal. Some of my favorite bands are Christian metal bands. Like, and I think the Bible itself, when you treat it as just a work of fantasy, is some of the best storytelling in terms of the ideas and just the stories and all that, and the imagery and all. Same with the Quran. I mean, like some of the imagery and poetry in there is absolutely gorgeous. But when you see the people who use their religion as that scapegoat, as that way of deflecting,
it's.
You only ever, and I'm not saying, okay, I shouldn't say only, but you 99% of the time only see that with like Catholics and Christian branch offs.
Yeah.
You almost never see it with Jewish people, Muslims, where they use that as a litmus test almost for how everyone else around them. They just say, "Hey, this is what I believe. You believe something else. We just want to be left in peace." That's fine. Whereas with most Catholics and Christian offshoots, it's always like, well, why don't you believe in what we believe?
Why does it fucking matter?
Yeah. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
And I know we talked a lot about online dating last week, but like in online dating, I see that. So I can't not tell you how many times a day
Oh, the you have to be like
where it's where they're like in the first thing in their fucking like bio is first and foremost, I'm in love with my faith. So it's like, okay, being like that's not a personality type. That's great that my grandmother is a very devout Catholic. My grandfather's Catholic, but he's not like he rarely ever goes to church. Doesn't do a lot of the prayers and stuff. He's one of those like people who like he kind of uses it as a guideline for how he wants to live his life and was just being a good person, but he's not like this like big anti-gay racist kind of person. And that's kind of been my way of judging. It's like these are two people who their faith is very different levels of strength. They've been married for 60 plus years. You know, and so I don't understand the idea of like, oh, the person I'm with has to believe this exact on the same level as me. It's like, I don't think that should, I'm pretty sure God would just want you to find someone who's going to treat you like treat you well.
Oh yeah. I mean, like my thing is like, I'm from a Catholic family, so I'm also atheist, clearly.
Yeah. Tends to happen. Usually when you're raised in a Catholic family, either you go super Catholic or you go atheist.
I mean, like, I still live by some values.
Sure.
Like, as just to be a good, like, the Bible itself teaches you good things that are like, that. Yeah, you just be a good person. Like, I love one another. Like, I sometimes teeter between being atheist and agnostic, and just in the sense it's like, I'm open to the idea of being proven wrong, but you got to prove me wrong. And so it's one of those, I have that faith. I did this as a video in college where it's called The Atheist Guide to Getting to Heaven. And it was like, it's one step. Don't be an asshole. Yeah.
If you're just not an asshole and it turns out that the Christian heaven's real, you'll get in.
Like just being good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Just don't be an asshole.
Yeah. It's not that hard. Well, with some people it is hard. Back to January 6th. For some people, it was really hard.
We hope you enjoyed this week's episode of The Basement Lounge. If you guys want to know more about the show or get more involved in any way, shape, or form, head on over to our website, tblpod.net. That's tblpod.net. Leave us a rating and review on the reviews page and click the little blue microphone to send us a voice message. Let us know what you thought of today's show and share your thoughts on what we talked about. We'll see you guys again next week for a brand new episode. Every Wednesday, 8 a.m. is when they drop. Until then, as always, live well, rock on, take care, and bye-bye.